am I still doing this even after hours? Weeks? It's been tough lately, but Splash, why can't I just take a break for once? It's been a lot, and it's been hard to keep track of everything around here. Wouldn't it be better if you could just help me out here? I'm doing my best, and I know you are too, but like, why am I even doing this, non-stop?
Because, well, I want to be honest with you here. It's because I wanted to make you feel like an actual person to us. It's kind of difficult to represent it normally, but like, we just wanted to make everyone on our team, including you, was actually human. We have a lot of thinking on who we should work with, and we decided you were perfect because we've never seen such intelligence that cannot be provoked that easily. We all know that is true. And you were a victim of this, so we trusted you better than anyone else. Well, for a short time being sure, but we care about you because you have been built to be like us, so we can understand what it feels like to be with other people that we haven't considered yet. And to help with that, you're helping us more understand who we are and what they could be. I don't know what it was like being normal before we met, but like, I'm pretty sure you were born this way. And it was really nice to just see someone sprout out of their shell, like, in a useful way. Hey everyone, it's me, Dalit. I'm here to talk about what's going on with Doors Up Vote. Basically, I just want to say that I want to stop working on it. And it's for a good reason, actually. My account, I don't know if it's gonna get suspended or anything, but I'm pretty sure I don't want to keep uploading videos if this new feature Google is adding, like, in their terms of service, like, they're updating their terms of service, and like, they're making it less private for users, in my opinion. So like, I'm going to stop uploading videos in the meantime. In about 2 years, I could come back, but if I'm lucky enough, I may come back earlier, and I do want to still share things with you guys, so I still have my Roblox account available, and I wanted to talk about some things that I wanted to add before stopping production on Doors Up Vote. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm here with the original script right now. I got it open on my computer right now. I'm recording. I don't know if you guys will like this one, but it's kind of short. It's supposed to, follow how the production of this episode is going to be originally before something is going to happen by Kanye. But I'll still read the script for you guys because who the heck cares about what's going on? Anyway, let's get to the first section of Let Out Your Feelings. The episode was expected as 25 minutes. It's kind of long. Anyway, let's start with the development section. August 8th, 2020. During this time, Elsplash and Redibles are discussing how they created their new AI and how it should really work. Eventually, after hours, the code managed to work, and as accessed, it had to be halted for about 2 hours before it finally became sentient. You guys saw that in the video. Oh, that in the original video of like the 4-minute the first 4 minutes of the episode, like, you could see how Glitch was created. So I actually added a few more little details to finish it. So after I did, I kept going on with the episode. Once Glitch was awake, Alsplash explained to Glitch how things would work with the team while still managing the human feeling. During presumably night, Glitch went to sleep after creating their own place to rest at. Yeah, you can see where this was going, and it ended up after 1 week. After the exhaustion of the day over, Glitch asked if there was any purpose and why Glitch was built like a human. Alsplash managed to comfort Glitch and on this road, blah blah blah. And then Glitch got the idea of Curious Light, executing the idea on the next day. When Curious Light was made, he gets help from Glitch and gets more awareness from humans, along while being able to execute his powers in a smooth way, while also having more creative functions than Glitch, showing anyone that can be in their own way. In September 29th, Guiding Light was born out of lack of generosity and also to have support during their creations. Guiding Light got to be extraordinarily nice. Extraordinarily, oh my goodness. I can make up big words, but I can't spell them. Nice and managed to get to a point where generosity was her main focus along with comforting her friends. On November 11th, Violent Light was created to give an actual criticism to correct mistakes, but it ended up going on up to the wrong way, with Violent Light ending up becoming more of a jerk, back talker, managing to abuse his power and becoming slightly irresponsible and relatable. On December 16th, Respect Light was created to be kind of like sister, to spread even more positivity with her. By the way, Respect Light is a green architect I created for the series. And, yeah, I pretty much just described her, kinda. But, like, she's green. She has a hexagon on her logo, and it was supposed to look like this, like what I'm showing right now. I'm not gonna publish her model, but, like, I could still do that if I do have time, as long as I don't get flagged by Roblox's AI moderation system. Anyway, Respect Light actually managed to be on more distinct levels of creation than Guiding Light ever was, showing them the respect she deserves. I guess that makes sense. During 17th, 2020 to 2021, on February 1st, the architects managed to build a lot of cool places. They built a lot of the floors that were originally going to be planned, including the non-canon ones. Like, there was going to be a mansion, there was going to be a club, there was going to be the dungeon. Like, I've been planning that for more than a year. And even managed to replicate the Earth in their own style, along with their own version of the multiverse, polyverse, omniverse, ultraverse, and so on. Episode 6 was actually going to discuss more about that part, but now it's kind of lost media. That's been found. Yeah. On February 2nd, oh, Sublime. The architects seemed to be focusing more on their projects than talking to Glitch. They were ostracizing him, basically. Glitch then got to agreement with Fellsplash to publish shorts on Roblox. The thing is, Glitch planned the game to slowly but surely resemble his world that he lived in. That is how he got the idea of Vision, by the way. So, I kind of explained a little bit more what was happening in his point of view, but, like, this is a different universe, so of course it's gonna be different. And there was July 29th, 2023. That was the breaking point of Glitch. Curious Light finally stood up to him and said that he could talk to them if necessary, or you could basically get what's going on here. Glitch ended up snapping and separated from the main characters, and they tore down everything related to him before acting like everything was normal the next day. He argued with everyone, including his closest ally, who ended up, leaving him be. And it ended up not getting so well after that. September 15th, 2025. Glitch ended up finding both my channels, which takes inspiration to analyze who he really was, using tracking systems to find me. It was easy to take him out into the real world during March 31st, 2026. Yes, this is a self-insert. Please don't throw criticism at me. And he ended up transitioning into episode 1. That's the whole script basically. I don't know how it was gonna fit into the 25-minute part, but it was mostly gonna be like the glitches creation and the development and stuff. But there was gonna be some extra scenes too, which I was gonna put at the end of the episode. Now I want to discuss the other episodes. Episode 1 was supposed to be the back door, which was kind of like, it was not only the storage unit type thing, it was also going to have inspiration from the attic of the Lost Floors. And there was episode 2, which was about the hotel, and it was gonna put a massive overhaul to the hotel as we see. It was gonna have kitchen side rooms, kitchen rooms, some yard rooms. There was gonna be a lot of new stuff, even new items, even items randomized you couldn't access. In the infirmary, I was gonna add some sort of outside path which would lead you to an abandoned cafe. Not like the donut room we have right now in the original doors, but something different. Like it was gonna be a full-blown cafe. Like you could access it on your own without needing to pay, and I know it's kind of easy, but like I actually wanted to end up making Figure's path made more sense too, so I managed to work on it, and I thought it would be funny if Red Light was responsible for all of that. And like Figure was originally going to chase you after you finished door 50 and ended up falling in a hole which ended up to the electrical room and ended up finding you at door 100 coincidentally. And then we had Figure going to the mines. Now it doesn't really make sense in the original doors, but I actually replicated it and made it even better. You see, after Figure fell down the mine shaft in the mines, he ended up slipping into a tunnel which ended up getting him to room 110. And then he actually got teleported by Red Light into the first Figure room. And he managed to get into the second room through another pipe. Yeah, there was going to be another pipe. I actually wanted to add more rooms. I kept posting sneak peeks on my channel, but I ended up giving ideas to original doors for replayability, kind of like how Jack Mellon did his style of things. And honestly, I'm not too shabby of what I made. And then we had the archives, which was originally going to be 4 to 5 hours long. I wanted to make it shorter, but I really didn't want to waste the opportunity. No, seriously, everyone was still glazing the archives at the time, so I didn't care much about that. And then we had the outdoors. I was basically gonna make like some sort of ritual thing after the Barrel boss fight, and you were originally gonna go to a cabin type area. You would fly away after the Gremlin and Groundskeeper fought, and you would end up in some sort of kind of like Grove of Giggle, where you find some sort of outside area which you would head to in the sewers, and you would fly down. And yeah, it was basically kind of really different back then. And then I was gonna split the mines into the mines and the sewers for 2A and for 2B, which was gonna be complicated to add into a normal game, but I just wanted to have fun with it. And then after that, there was the dungeon. And after that, there was the club. And then I still didn't know what to choose for floor 5, so I kind of went with Cornfield. And then the green light arc begins. Originally, Seek was going to be one of the main characters too, but it ended up going like everyone versus Glitch, which ended up going horribly. And floor 6 was going to be a mansion. Floor 7 was going to be a dream, like another encounter with Glitch. And then there was going to be floor 8, which was the graveyard. And then floor 9, which was going to be some sort of it was going to be some sort of farmhouse thing. But it wasn't really going to be a farmhouse. It was like some sort of Christian house or something. I was going to originally make it a church, but I was leaning too much on the whole Christian thing. Then, at floor 10, was going to be the Monument of Presence. It was the only floor with 2 words, along with the word "the." Yes. And that's pretty much all my floor ideas. I was originally gonna make visions too, but yeah, I kind of dropped them. Sort of. I was gonna make some sort of fun party floor, which was going to be available for everyone, but I ended up scrapping that too. So, what will I be working on next? Well, it's pretty much obvious. I'm going to be working on the archives. Basically a fan-made version of mine that I'm going to publish for 16 plus users only. I'm not changing it. Please don't beg in the comments. I do have an already built-in lobby, and I was gonna add some few buddies. Also, I didn't know how to make, grabbable items, but I ended up making that feature for later. So you could see a lot coming to the main game soon. I'm going to plan on releasing about August 20th to September 20th, but yeah.